What does the expression, which we've all heard at one time or another, really mean? A person with an addictive personality disorder is thought to regularly get dependent on or addicted to things, and this might manifest itself in any area of their lives. Also, it will vary from person to person. Ice cream, seeing pornographic content, and playing phone games can all become addictive. Another person might develop an addiction to viewing movies, sprinting vast distances, or chewing gum. It all depends on the individual and their preferences, but people with this disposition tend to like doing things excessively and discovering new things to do again until they are unable to do so. It becomes a problem, or they become tired of it. In this video, we will be looking into the truth about addictive personalities. Before we get started, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on new videos. 1. Being overly cautious and lonely. A larger risk of addiction later in life exists for people who abstained from any substance experimentation during their adolescence and early adulthood. One argument is that because these people have fewer opportunities to learn how to regulate, they may have trouble controlling their impulses. There are, however, a number of potential explanations for why these people would have shown such extreme care. First off, some young individuals outright forbid themselves from using any addictive substance because they are terrified of making a mistake of any kind. This high-stress type of personality can cause anxiety and obsessive behaviors later in life, such as poor impulse control, which can result in substance dependence. 2. Suffering from other mental health issues. Addiction-prone personality is not a recognized psychiatric diagnosis. Yet, those who are already dealing with mental health issues are more likely to become addicted. These specific mental health conditions can contribute to addiction because they are the kinds of conditions that foster personal isolation and make the person more inclined to turn to self-medication rather than seeking out support from others, which raises the risk of drug and alcohol addiction. Furthermore, detrimental to attempts to get help is the shame associated with addiction. 3. An inability to self-regulate. The fact that these features are connected to the incapacity to self-regulate thoughts, behaviors, and feelings is what unites all of these characteristics. In summary, someone who has trouble controlling their conduct, especially when it's connected to getting a reward, is much more likely to become addicted. This focuses on how the dopamine levels in their brains and how sensitive they are to the chemical, or lack thereof, affect the balance of dopamine in their brains as a whole. Because those who are fixated on the reward typically feel less satisfied after receiving it, the addiction might develop. As a result, the person may push themselves harder in the future in the hopes that the reward reaction would be more gratifying. 4. Continuing despite negative outcomes. This can take the form of infidelity, long-term relationship instability, or criminal activity. Even when it negatively impacts people's relationships with others in their personal and professional lives, their employment, and their self-image, the addiction may triumph over the desire to cease experiencing bad outcomes. Once more, their perception may be distorted, and as a result, they may continue to act in the same way even though it has negative consequences. 5. Sensation seeking. The next high and the reward could be necessary for someone with an addictive personality. They could seek out the next high and frequently require more of it to maintain positive sentiments. An individual who is sensation-seeking may be continually looking for new experiences and adrenaline rushes. The constant drive for something new and different can lead to drug and alcohol experimentation, which can result in substance use disorders or negative experiences when someone pushes the limit too far. This is one of the key issues with sensation seeking. 6. Not taking responsibility. Another characteristic of someone with an addictive personality may be that they don't accept accountability or responsibility for their actions and outcomes. This may be the case if addiction sets in, since the person may start blaming other people for their issues rather than focusing on their own. And it's a wrap, guys. Thanks for sticking with us till the end. If you know other truths about addictive personalities, don't hesitate to share them with us in the comments section.